watch that video, then we continue.
All right. And even as we look forward to trying to make things better, we certainly cannot avoid the blame game at this point, because I don't know if you foresee any challenges. Let me get to Wakili. The other day I had a conversation with the Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka, and one of the issues he raised in that interview was the fact that he says that the president, he's trying to manage the commissioners that would be put in place for, you know, what would be happening in 2027. So he wants to line up his eggs properly. So are we just going to see something smooth, easy sailing, or suddenly a big issue, a challenging mountain that we're going to face right now when the selection process begins?
I will answer to the former Vice President and His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka that is not the right position. Putting Omari or putting a professor at an office is situational and contextual. Correct. Let us look at the character of the exiting chairman. He was a very senior lawyer. He went and contested an election as a member of ODM.
Yes.
Raila Odinga's party.
Correct.
That time, he was with William Ruto in ODM. So politically, Chebukati is a surrogate of Raila Odinga. When he landed the job, he had Raila Odinga more, according to Raila Odinga, and he supported the other that is Uhuru Kenyatta. And that is why the 2017 election was nullified.
Correct.
And Raila Odinga was very categorical that Chebukati is working for the people who he was supposed to hurt. 2020, this time now, that time, William Ruto as a deputy president and the president then, Uhuru, were so mad that the election had been nullified. Who had nullified that election? One Chief Justice, Maraga. That time Maraga was a marked man. Today Maraga is at State House, comfortable with William Ruto, comfortable landing to new positions. That is how politics change. The Chebukati person, who that time was seen as a devil, is now the darling of William Ruto. Tomorrow it will change. It is contextual. So that the situation,
a wider, more.
So me, what I'm telling Kenyans, politicians will always be changing as they change. As the people now in William Ruto's camp, when 2027 will come, where they are coming from, if the region has moved a certain direction, they will move away from William Ruto, as those ones in Raila Odinga will be moving on this side. A new discussion starts. And that is what I'm telling Kenyans. The politicians are chameleons. They will never have a principle. Their only common interest is what is their interest at that time. That interest at 2, Zainab, today at 2. Again, you'll see new realignment. So when that bill goes to Parliament, we don't expect the voting in Parliament to be based on law, on constitution, or on the best interest of these Kenyans.
Right.
The interest in Parliament is about who is going to deal with us, as my good friend Kima said, who is going to be good for us in 2027. But that 2027, the dynamics will have changed.
Right.
My appeal to citizens, and most countries, citizens ignore politicians. Citizens ignore politicians, they do their stuff. Here, we are so much worried about the politics, and they are changing daily. When shall we ever change our priorities and we ignore the politicians and deal with our stuff?